This is a story of a former penal colony granted the freedom and Commonwealth sovereignty by Queen Victoria in 1856. Since then, Norfolk Islanders have competed in the Commonwealth Games, fought alongside Aussies in both World War I and II, developed their own language, and have been a fully sustainable nation with their own taxes and pension schemes. So why all of a sudden has mutiny hit the people of Norfolk Island again? And why is Australia the cause of it? I've been given a warm welcome by the people of Norfolk Island to get to the bottom of this unwanted and unwarranted Australian government takeover.
You must be Pauline.
I am. And you're?
Douglas.
Hello, Douglas.
I heard you're coming over to help.
I'm definitely going to try and help and try and get some answers. Yes, I am.
Thank you.
The island has many unique laws, regulations, etc., which are tailor-made for the island, have been developed over 160 years to suit the island's needs. What the Australian government's doing is trying to lift a whole island and plonk it right in the middle of New South Wales, and it just doesn't work. Most of the infrastructure, obviously with the exception of this area at Carver, the convict settlement, but up in the main part of the island, the school, the hospital, customs, post office, everything was paid for locally. And that has unceremoniously been transferred to the Commonwealth Government. No recompense whatsoever. And most people here feel devastated that it's just been taken.
There's one bloke who's been given the job of actually putting the final nail into the coffin of the Norfolk Island people. A failed politician, a former shock jock, and now a very inexperienced administrator. He's Gary Hargraves.
I think he should go. I think it would be nice to have somebody here who was willing to listen to us and someone who was motivated by partnerships, and at this point in time we don't have that. So we need somebody we can talk to. We need somebody to listen.
I think he should be removed and brought to justice for the things that he's said and done.
As he hasn't given us any reason to trust him. We all want him gone. No one likes him. No one likes him.
He hasn't accepted us,
No.
and so as our culture, you've got to earn our respect, and he hasn't done that. He's just
He tried to force our respect, and that's not something that we do.
When they were redoing one of the drains down to Kingston, he actually said that he could backfill the drain with Norfolk Islanders. So that's the sort of threatening things that he does, and he won't accept anything that we do with referendums or anything like that. One of his statements was, you can have a referendum, you can ask for a referendum till the cows come home, but you'll never get one.
I think he should stop lying. He should fess up, tell the Australian Parliament the truth of where the sentiment of the North Island people are, which is they're right behind their right to self-determination. I don't think he should be in a public position ever again, anywhere, representing anybody.
Please give a warm welcome for Senator Hanson.
And I've had more meetings with people here than what Gary Hargraves has had in the last 2 years. So I think I have a very good understanding of the way the majority of people feel. Just tell me, please raise your hands, how many of you are really happy with Gary Hargraves as the administrator on this island and would like to see him continue in that role? One. How many of you would like to see a change and have someone else as administrator, or possibly go back to your own self-determination and control of your own destiny.
On the 8th of May 2015, the Norfolk Island people voted overwhelmingly in support of their right to freely determine their political status, their economic, social and cultural development. Australia has chosen to ignore the outcome of that referendum and disregard the rights of the Norfolk Island people. The summary of our situation today is that self-government has been removed. Norfolk Island is now a non-self-governing territory. Norfolk Island may now be inscribed on the United Nations list of non-self-governing territories.
You're probably wondering why I've got involved in this, because no one else was listening. They kept knocking on people's doors, writing to the Prime Minister, the Governor-General, the UK Parliament. They did come out. They came out before our own politicians have ever paid any interest here. You get Senator Nash flying in 24-hour visit, only listen to the bureaucrats, shut down the people. They've never had real consultation. And don't we hear this time and time again in Australia? The politicians don't listen to us. Malcolm Turnbull, our Prime Minister, Bill Shorten, Opposition Leader, Senator Fiona Nash, I will be bringing back the people's message to you. You have to start listening and understanding what we are doing to this island, to the people and the future generations. And it's not good.